Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. From Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Today I want to talk about something that I had people ask me about this, but a good friend reminded me of this the other day, and he actually did this, and I want to give a shout out to him as Mr. B. Everybody knows him as Mr. B. But he brought up a good point, and something I wanted to talk about this, and I have to say this happened to me quite a bit. When you go to birthday parties, or you go have parties here, you're going to know that they're going to have parties here all the time. So how do you handle that? For example, I was going to say you have a family, large or small, it doesn't matter. Are they going to require you to buy the cakes and buy the food and buy the drinks? Well, a lot of times, they were here in the Philippines. They've been doing parties a long time before you. Are you required to actually buy all the cakes? Are you required to buy the food or cokes or drinks or the chicken or the beef or the baboy, the pork? Are you required to do that? For me, what we did when we first came here, I was never required to do anything. Some of the stuff I did on my own. Sure, I'd buy a cake or something. But really, overall, the family, because here they have a birthday party, and they buy all the stuff, and they have all the family come by. So the family that has the birthday, they buy the food, and then the people come to the house. But in a lot of areas, I've noticed the trend's starting to change. And they're telling the people, hey, bring this, bring that, bring this, bring that. And so a lot of people are doing it at a potluck situation or a buffet type where everybody brings their own food and then they just do a potluck, which is fine. I think that's a great idea. It saves family a lot of time and money. But then you get in instances where you're with a lady and she's already either she's bought it before or she bought things before. But are you required as a foreigner to actually purchase the cakes and purchase things here in the Philippines? And from my standpoint, you're really not required to buy anything. You can buy it if you want to buy it. You don't have to buy it. And here they really don't do gifts, so you don't have to worry about gifts, meaning if it's a large family, 10, 15 kids, you're going to have a birthday every 2 weeks, and what I mean by that, because not only that, they got another cousin, brother, sister, family that they have a party and then another party. I mean, every once in a while, we were going initially when I first came here, which there's nothing wrong with it. It didn't bother me. I liked it because they got all kinds of free food, neat foods, We're going, every week, sometimes twice a week on birthday parties. And it's okay, but it wears you out, So I told Chiche, I said, if you don't mind, you guys can go to them. I don't mind. I'll just stay home because a lot of times because they're held at night and mosquitoes and everything else. I said, I'll just stay home and be comfortable. And we started, so the sisters are doing it now, but they're not doing it as much because even they realize this is costing them a lot of money. Because, whether your family is large or small, even if you're feeding 10 people or 20 or 30, because sometimes a family can feed as many as 30, 40, 50 people, however many times they have birthdays a year. So I think it's a judgment call as far as the foreigner's concerned. If you want to buy it, I say buy it. If you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. Are you expected to pay? In some cases you are, because they think you're a rich American and they think you can do that. But not really. I mean, even in my wonderful family, they never really said, hey, you buy or can you buy a cake? Or they don't do that. I mean, they're really, really, really good that way. They've never even, I always offer, out of the goodness of my heart, I offer and I say, hey, if can I buy the cake, or you guys want Coke, or I'll buy something for them to kind of give them a good feeling about things, because a lot of times, there's many people there and they need more Cokes, I'll buy them. That's not a big deal. So what I say is, if you want to buy a cake, buy a cake. If you don't want to buy a cake, don't buy a cake. And I say it should be a judgment on you. And don't feel the pressure that you have to do it. Don't let them pressure you that you have to buy something. It's not really their culture to do that. It's really not their culture. Their culture is they make it there. Everybody comes to their house. That's it. It is here in my area. Now I don't know about anywhere else. Maybe some guys could tell me here, but really, when you go to a party, it's furnished by the person who's holding the party at their house. So I'm just kind of letting everybody know that and kind of get an idea on that. But I want to thank everybody for watching, and please hit like.